Hello dear viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. This is immediately after the last video, which ended rather abruptly because I accidentally hit the key which toggles my recording program. Anyway, we're back. We're going to rest up before we venture down further. We are very hungry, but nothing doing there. Okay, this shadow imp causing us problems. Alright, we took it down though. Oh, plate armor. Let's go ahead and grab that. I don't feel like we can wear it yet. I kind of want to get armor up to 10. I know they changed necrophages. It may attack to cause rotting. Let's try and javelin it. Yeah, got it. Rotting is pretty rough. You have to burn health potions to priest by himself. With other priests, much scarier. But delicious. Anyway, you have to burn health potions to cure rotting. One potion of curing will cure 1 hit point of rotting. 1 potion of heal wounds will deal with several. I don't like this scenario particularly. I have a feeling that the jelly is going to corrode us while we're in combat with the knoll still, and we'll just take a lot of damage. So let's tactically retreat here. The only time where retreating is just inappropriate in Crawl is if you are about to die for some other reason. You're so poisoned that you will die short of them like dropping a potion of curing or you leveling up or something like that. I don't know. That's a very broad statement, probably too general a statement for Crawl, really. There are plenty of times where you would not want to retreat. But anyway, here might be one where we need to skedaddle. Let's hit this ice beast a couple of times and see if we can out damage it. I don't think we can. I am going to go ahead and teleport ourselves. We could also teleport the ice beast, but I feel it's a little more appropriate to get ourselves out of there, even though we haven't explored the whole level. Okay, this is a little bit dangerous. Goliath beetles are... we can run away from them easily, but that does come at the cost of sort of ignoring other threats and managing our movement better than we might otherwise have to. Okay. We're actually doing okay. We really can't let the Goliath beetle hit us at the same time as something else is hitting us. Yeah, because it can just do massive amounts of damage. But it moves more slowly than we do, so we can get out of there. We are confused. That's fine. Okay, cool. Our cloud killed the invisible wizard, which is nice. So this has been kind of a risky kiting thing that we're doing here. Ooh, a ruined hand axe could conceivably be better than what we're using. Not likely. Okay, see there, we got to have our cake and, well, not eat it too. It's poisoned meat, but these clouds are kind of cool. I kind of like them, especially now that we're getting more often. We can call upon nature to destroy our foes. Let's see what that does. Calls upon the forces of nature to blast a small area with magma, ice, wind, or rubble. Cool. We can't even use it, but that's fine. I don't think we need to yet. What does this brass wand do? Random effects. Okay. Random effects is not awesome, but if you need to roll the metaphorical dice, the virtual dice, as it were. Zom. Zom is fun. Demon Spawn Zom runs. Demon Zom runs are just goofy little one-offs there that are a blast. Okay. I think with our ability to sort of javelin it down a bit first, I think we can take this thing on when it's by itself. Yeah. Ice beasts are just, they're one of the first elemental monsters that you come across, and typically you don't have any resistances at this point in the game, or if you do, it's like 1, maybe 2. Boom. Excellent. It's kind of neat that we get this free shield. A level on. We don't need no healing. Alright, next level. Color level is pretty neat so far. This Ring of Stealth will be the first thing that we get rid of because it is not doing us any good whatsoever. Glowing Short Sword. We don't care about a glowing short sword, really. Though I do kind of want to try out this hand axe. +0 hand axe of freezing. So let's see here. War axe is base damage 11. This is base damage 7, but freezing is an additional like 20 to 50% damage. Also, our skill is yeah. Let's try this. Let's try this hand axe for a little bit. See how it functions. If it seems bad, which it kind of does. I don't know. Maybe we want a greater attack speed with our. Oh, a rod. Ooh, cool. -3 Rod of Ignition. That's really nice to have. Let's start putting some points into evocations here. Yeah. Rods are really neat. Let's also assign that to a hotkey. Where are you, Rod? Oh, right, yes, we want to do this. Adjust items. Assign to which letter? B. Okay, so I just assigned the Rod of Ignition to the letter B as a hotkey, meaning that I can switch between my War Axe and the Rod by using the apostrophe key. The key next to your carriage return, your enter key. Not to be confused with your entropy. Hungry ghost! He made us hungry! We've reached level 9. Okay. More strength. We could go into bows or another ranged weapon if we wanted to. I don't think that's necessary just yet. I may look into it in the layer. More likely I'll look into it when I find a cool ranged weapon. Like a magical or artifact bow or crossbow. Crossbows would... I can't remember if it's bows or crossbows. I think it's crossbows that are weighted more heavily towards strength. Let's see. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these are strength weighted. I don't know, but I'm fairly certain that we like if we hold out for crossbows, basically, we'll get more bang for our buck out of them than other ranged weapons. Dwarf skeleton. I thought that was some kind of animated skeleton, but nope, just a dwarf skeleton. Another hapless adventurer. Maybe it's this. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is like an ogre layer. Yeah, wow. Ogres with giant clubs. They can get you. Look, we're here at level 9 with 70 hit points, and that guy still took us down to half health. Like you please. We can go ahead and grab a net. I don't know that I've ever really used them before. I think without a good throwing skill, they don't stick often enough or well enough to really be much good to you. With a good throwing skill, I'm sure they're quite nice. Okay. Our clouds are really doing some work here. The ecumenical temple is fine, whatever, but we don't care. We already have a god. Our deity is cool and flashy. A little bit random, but I imagine that the frequency of those clouds will increase as we increase in piety. They have already, it seems. A lot of Goliath beetles on this level. It's an unusually large number of Goliath beetles at this point. I bet the entrance to the lair is hiding around here somewhere. No, probably not, actually. We've explored most of this level and haven't seen it yet. Normally there's kind of a little vault-like occurrence with some trees or, I don't know, bushes. Glowing greatsword? The thing with whites, they might be wielding these crazy weapons, but they're almost always cursed. Like, this is probably like a -3 greatsword. Might be a greatsword of draining. I mean, it's possible that it's a good weapon, but I really don't think it is. It's usually pretty bad. Alright, let's try out this ring. Ring of Fire. Let's not wear that. I don't like the frost penalty. We can't wear helmets. We already have horns. Which, to be fair, are probably better than most helmets. Not defensively, of course, but offensively. Often the best offense is a good defense. Or best defense is a good offense. Is this... No, okay. Yeah, it's good meat. Rats. Rats, I say. Yeah. There's a wolf lair over here, I think. Or something. Blow up these fungi. This is interesting to note that we may not be able to rely as heavily on plants for creating corridors and blocking potential attackers. Because our clouds may just burn them, destroy them. I'm pretty sure we've killed a number of fungi here. Okay. Plus we're wielding axes, yeah. We're not going to have much solace when it comes to plants. Plants give us no solace. Wanted to kill the black bear first because it can spike damage us down. The hungry ghost does some damage, but it mostly just makes us hungry. And that's a lot easier for us to take care of right now. We've got a ton of meat in our inventory, even if it is only temporary. Oh, what's our armor skill at? 11? I kind of feel like we might be able to put on this plate mail. 15 and 8. 18 and 7? Yeah, another 3-for-1 trade. Totally worth it. Drop this chainmail. Awesome. Plate mail by the lair is really good. A lot of things in the lair just can't deal with plate mail. They can't get through it. Helps a lot with hydras. Good, we didn't get rotted. Because one of the dangerous things about hydras is not so much that they hit hard, though they do hit hard, but that they hit you 6 times before you get to attack them again. And so I think if you worship, then you get to go into a nice little thing, but we don't care about Makhleb this time around. Makhleb is a fun deity, a good deity. I mean, an evil deity, but a good thing to... a good choice, good deity choice. Ah, Ring of Sea Invisible. That's nice. Not critical at this point in the game, but it is a little plus that We don't have to worry about things sneaking up on us. Ooh, a bastard sword. Wow. Almost makes me wish I had gone into long blades, but we must stay the course. Our long blades and short blades. Oh, well, we actually can just drop these books. I don't even need to put them in a stash or anything because we're never going to be able to cast spells. Yeah, long blades and short blades cross-train with each other, but with nothing else. Or maybe with pole arms. No, I think it's just with each other. And so it's really just, it's incredibly inefficient to then start dumping points into long blades when you've already invested as much as we have into axes. 11 levels. And long blades are also, even the heaviest long blades are more dexterity weighted than axes or flails. So they're not as good for us anyway. Bastard swords are just very, very good, and they're uncommon. They're hard to find. Though with the more martial races, they are somewhat more common. He may petrify us here, but I think we have enough hit points to survive even a long bout as a statue. Jeweled leather armor will almost certainly not be what we're looking for here. It would have to be like a +8. Patrol leather armor we're not even going to pick up. If we were going a more dexterity-based build, I'm not even going to look at just magical leather armor. Ugh, yikes. Fortunately, we have a potion of curing. Yeah, okay. Black Mamba. We would like a source of poison resistance. If this, actually, if this armor provides us with poison resistance, no, it's just bad. Okay. Yeah, we get 8 additional armor class, 3 fewer evasion. I'm switching away from our plate mail. I don't know the formula for evasion. I don't know how points of evasion translate to other things. What is this? A longbow? I'm going to look up real quick what a longbow does. Not what it does. I know it shoots arrows, but what its strength weight is. I do want to look at ranged weapon strength rating now because the lair is a useful place to have a reliable ranged weapon. Okay, that's taking a while to load, so we'll continue exploring in the meantime. But we can go ahead and pick this up for now. Jeez, another Black Mamba. We still have 2 more potions of curing, so we can survive a fight with this deadly beast. Maybe. If we actually hit it. Okay, good. One of our clouds got it. And we're actually not lethally poisoned, so we can just rest. Maybe. There we go. Hippogriff. I guess it is a little difficult to conceal our presence. This hippogriff is really worrying me. We have 17 hit points, but we do have a very high armor class, so... Okay. How many times did it hit us there? Only actually hit us once. Let's drink another potion of curing here, just to be safe. Yeah, I think we're okay. There we go. Jeez. Let's just evoke our wand of teleportation here, because that will trigger by the time we. Wow, this has been a really rough layer. I think part of it too is that we are just announcing our presence to everything around us at all times because we're exploding into giant storms, which is really cool. Don't get me wrong. Let's try these wands out. Wand of Fireball, cool. That's really nice. And a Wand of Frost. Excellent. All right. Now that we are at full health, we can take on some of these things. Be nice to get some food. All right, no such luck. Let's eat one of these beef jerkies. Spiny frogs are dangerous. We adapt resistances upon receiving elemental damages, and the storm surrounding us grows powerful enough to repel missiles, plus we get a free shield of 5? Wow. This is cool. Who needs spells? We've got storms on our side. Kozlov is fun. Really neat. A really neat fighter god. A nice beast. Ah, but see now. Oh, I guess it's only sometimes that we adapt. Because it did freeze us, but we did not adapt our elemental resistance. Still, that's kind of neat. I wonder if that effect occurs more frequently when we get higher in piety. Oh man, these clouds just doing work. I feel like between the axe and the clouds, we're just excellent at AoE, area of effect damage. Against these sort of masses of lots of small things, we're pretty much guaranteed to win. Between our high armor class, which, you know, reduces our damage taken, and our clouds and our axe, yeah. Set the bush on fire. We are death. Or is it we are become death? I kind of like the weird grammar of that phrase. Hello, Porcupine. Goodbye, Porcupine. Oh, yes, I was going to check. Yeah, here we go. Weapons. Check out the strength rating on our ranged weapons that we have available to us. I will continue to train evocations for a little while just because it's useful regardless of what other skills we train. They're always going to be useful evocable items. There are some very powerful ones later on, even just as sort of a get-out-of-jail-free card. Sometimes a literal card. We can find a cool deck and actually be able to use it rather than just finding a cool deck and not being able to use it. Also, ranged weapons, I kind of want one because they make sense now. They follow the same skill formula as melee weapons. That is to say, each 2 levels of skill you have in a ranged weapon reduces the delay of that weapon from the base attack to the minimum delay by 0.1. So, anyway, strength, weight. Oh, yeah, crossbows are the way to go. They are very, very heavily weighted towards strength, with the triple crossbow being weighted 90% towards strength. Even the hand crossbow is 50% strength weight, and the longbow is only a 30% strength weight. So we will not be going bows. We can also drop this dire flail now, and this whip, since there's nothing down here that can use it. We'll hang on to this hand axe of freezing for now. Wolves and a hippogriff. Just kind of let them walk through these clouds towards us. I feel like the lair got a lot easier once we got these wolves. I guess we also had elemental attacks that we can call forth, but our Amulet of Guardian Spirit is kind of working against us in that instance of reliability. And also, I mean, it's kind of like using hit points to cast spells, which Makhleb actually makes you do. Costs percentage of your maximum health. Let's just stand on this up staircase here, since everything knows where we are at this point. Okay, cool. Yaks rarely come alone. Oh, but anyway, yes, casting spells with our hit points, because half of our mana is effectively additional hit points. Komodo Dragon. Let's hit it with Fireball first. There we go. Excellent. Komodo Dragons are pretty strong. They're surprisingly strong. Wow, we didn't even have to do anything to that adder. Just walked into us and died. Foolish snake. We are the bull. Is there a Nergal? Oh no. Oh dear. Nergal. Well, this could kill us. So I think I'm going to end this video here and get a beverage and rest my voice for a moment, and then come back for this analysis, since this fight will either take us a while or we're going to have to run away. And in either case, I want to be in the right frame of mind. So that's all for now. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.